All right, imagine this with me for a moment. You are climbing up into a treehouse and you are gathering with your friends and you're chatting about God and faith and creativity and what the Lord's doing in your life. Well, that is the heart behind my brand new email newsletter, and I'm so excited to be sharing about it in this video. Hello there, I'm Hillary of Creative Faith & Co. and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about something I'm so excited to be launching, and it is a brand new email newsletter. I wanted to share a little bit of behind the scenes as well as some good faith lessons I think we can all learn from the story I'm going to share. So I started Creative Faith & Co. back in 2016. So it's been a year. This year marks my 10-year anniversary, which is absolutely wild. But I started my email newsletter in 2017. And so from 2017 to 2024, I sent a lot of wonderful emails, and I love writing email newsletters. If you didn't know, I actually have my own communications consulting business. So I love writing email newsletters for lots of different other companies, for churches, for a bed product company, for a golf company, for a horse therapy company. So I have a wide variety, a candle company I've done in the past too. I have a wide variety of different email newsletters that I've sent for people throughout my years. And so I just love email. I think for me personally, social media can be a little bit overstimulating for my nervous system. It can make me really anxious. And emails, though, on the other hand, it's like just a cozy place on the internet where you can just read, be curled up, read it, and be inspired and encouraged. So, anyways, I wrote Creative Faith emails for many years. In 2024, Google and Yahoo changed their deliverability thing and made it a little bit more hard and complicated. And you had to set up some back end tech of things in order for emails to still get in people's inboxes. And so I bought this online course that walked me through how to do it. I set it up for our church, and it worked great. But then for some reason, for Creative Faith, it just like made me totally frozen. And for 2 whole years, I did not send a single email newsletter because I was so scared of setting it up wrong and so scared of, it going into people's spam folders and things. And yeah, so for 2 years, I did not do anything. Mind you, again, I set it up correctly for the church, but for some reason, I was just facing like this resistance in my mind, which I'm sure was not, it's probably spiritual warfare too, because I love creating emails that are inspiring and encouraging. And I'm sure the devil did not want that to happen. So, anyways, I have had it my goal for the past 2 years to restart my email newsletter. And I wanted to just kind of start fresh. I wanted to move to a different email newsletter platform and yeah, just create something new and exciting. Well, wasn't doing it, dragging my feet. So in the end of 2025, I actually, before I was using a free email newsletter thing, which they have since phased out, that organization, the company I was using. And so for starting Black Friday, I have been paying for an email newsletter that I haven't sent. So then a business coach that I follow was doing an email newsletter, get it done weekend, she was calling it. And I was like, you know what? I need to do it. I was, again, being just like held captive by fear. I felt like I needed to create a new free printable, something, new and fresh. And her whole premise was a non freebie ways to promote your email newsletter that don't involve a freebie. And so I bought her little program for the weekend. And you know what? It helped me get it done, which was the whole point. So I made a new welcome email and I figured out how to get the form onto my website. And I was just thinking, you know what? I am so excited about this. I love reading email newsletters. I love writing them for other companies. And I definitely want to create something really cool for Creative Faith. Now, as I have been praying about this new email newsletter, God put this really cool vision of what it should be. So I'm excited to share that with you. So growing up, I always wanted to have a tree house. And I loved when I was growing up making like little forts and clubhouses and things when I was little. My favorite toy was the dishwasher box that my parents cut a door in and cut two windows in. And I played in that thing for hours. I loved that thing so much. And so I've always loved like little cozy things, turning my bedroom into a fort, or going into the closet in my bedroom and having it be this cute little clubhouse. So I've always loved cozy spaces. And so I was praying and asking God, like, what do you want me to do for this email newsletter? And he was like, he put this vision of a tree house in my mind. And I thought, that is exactly what I want it to be. I want it to be this cozy tree house where it's like me and you are sitting down with our Bibles. We probably have a cozy quilt, thrifted quilt around us. There's for sure a little kitchenette in the treehouse where we can make tea or coffee or hot chocolate and have our Bibles out. And there's probably going to be some painting and craft supplies and a little table and our Bibles and just an opportunity to talk about what God is doing and share creative tips and encouragement and things like that. So that is how this email newsletter was born. I'm calling it the Creative Faith Clubhouse. And I will have the link in the description box below for you to join. And on that page on my on that page on my website that talks about the email newsletter, I want to read a few little things. It says, let's be pen pals. Bible study and Bible journaling resources and tips delivered right to your inbox. No spammy emails, just the goodies you love from Creative Faith & Co. Don't miss a thing. It's for women who want encouragement in their walk with the Lord. I'm going to be sharing practical insights on combining your faith and creativity, including Bible journaling, prayer journaling, and more, so that you can flourish in your faith. And so I'm really excited about it. It has like a cute treehouse that I drew. I also wanted to read a few of my ideas for the different sections in the email because they're very cute. And I really want it to be an interactive newsletter. And again, like we're sitting down, we're chatting together. So when you sign up, you will get a welcome email, and be sure to check your spam folder because it can go in there because it's from, my @Creative Faith & Co domain. Sometimes, especially the first one, it will go in your spam folder. So please remove it from that. It might be under like your promotions tab too, so you can remove it so that you will get the emails when I send them. And a part of the program that I did, I was like, oh, should I pick a certain day to be sending Creative Faith emails? I was kind of pondering that. But I have a lot that I juggle. And so I was like, oh, I don't know if I can like commit to a certain day every single week. But the program I was taking was like, you know what? It's okay to not send one at the same exact time every single week. And that, to send an email when you feel inspired to do it. And so you'll know that when I'm sending an email, it's because I have something to say. It's not just like, oh, because I have to write one. So I wanted to be sure to share that. And then the other thing, not only is it fun to engage, right, in emails, and so it's like a conversation where we're talking back and forth, but also that helps because, people say email is different than social media from like an algorithm standpoint, but it is sort of similar in the fact that when you click on links or engage with the polls or reply to the emails, that helps get the email into more inboxes. So I do really appreciate it when you engage with the emails. And so I wanted to read a few of the fun little sections that I have planned for the newsletter. Going along with the treehouse theme. So we have wisdom in the woods, faith encouragement, So that's where you can find things that God is teaching me that I want to share with you, that God puts on my heart to share with you. That's Wisdom in the Woods. I also have a Peek Through the Leaves, Life Lately. So I can share fun little life updates with you. Excited about that. Okay, Show and Tell from the Treehouse. How adorable is that? So that is like current projects and pages and things that I've been working on. Then Under Construction in the Canopy. So that's going to be kind of behind the scenes business news, things for Creative Faith & Co. that you can see coming out soon. Treehouse Talkback. That's your turn to reply, whether that's through the email newsletter provider I'm using now has a really cool poll feature. And so in the first email that I sent out recently, I had a poll in there. So you can click on it and reply and engage with the poll. So I love like polls and quizzes and things like that. So really excited about that. So that's called Treehouse Talkback. So also I'll have like a question of the day in the video in the newsletter, so you can reply to that. Okay, also love. I will probably have some freebies sprinkled throughout when I send emails, not all the time, because I do have the Creative Faith Freebie Hub. If you didn't know that, I have a whole Freebie Hub online course, and I'll have the link to join that in the description box below. But I might put some special freebies in with the email newsletters. And I love Treehouse Treats. Isn't that cute? Or a little gift from the Treehouse. I also might include some like other fun random things. I was thinking calling it branch bonus. Like maybe a YouTube video that I loved, or a recipe I made that was super good, or yeah, some sort of fun random thing that I thought you might like. Because I love seeing those. In one email that I got from a lady that I love getting her emails, she had this really cool ambiance video, and I've been playing it all the time now. I subscribed to the channel that she shared. It's called Maybe Someday. I'll link the particular video that she shared in her newsletter, because it's just this like classical music that I put on while I'm working or when I'm cleaning or doing all sorts of things. I love it because sometimes videos, like music videos with words, or that can be kind of distracting to me. So I love that it's just instrumental. So yeah, I thought I could call that section branch bonus. And then I also thought this was very clever. Branch new, like brand new for new releases for Creative Faith. And then I also loved the idea of even typing out prayers for you, prayers that I've been praying, and call it Let's Pray and Ponder. So those are some of the different sections that you can find in the Creative Faith emails. And I will also have linked down below a link to the first email I sent out. So I sent it out, I think it was when did I send it? March 3rd. And so I'll have a link to that. So if you want to see and read it and kind of get a feel for what it looks like, and engage with the poll and things like that, because I just love how it turned out. I think it's so cute. And so I again had that cute little treehouse I drew, and I'm calling it the Creative Faith Clubhouse. Then it says Bible study, prayer, how-tos, art, and encouragement. And so you can see and read my Wisdom in the Woods that I wrote, Peek Through the Leaves, Life Lately. I wrote about February, because February was a super big month. And I shared some of the pages that I have been making and working on in my journals, what God's been teaching me. So lots of really fun things. The goal is that it is a cozy place on the internet, cozy clubhouse where we can hang out and talk about God and faith and art and creativity. And how many times can I say I'm excited in one video? So I wanted to make this video to share about it here on YouTube and invite you to join, subscribe, and reply and engage too. I am editing this video and I'm realizing there's something I totally forgot to mention, and that is an idea that I use for my inbox for the emails that I love getting from certain people. So my idea for you is to make a folder in your inbox titled Creative Faith, and then that way the emails that I send you, you can slide them in there so you can reference back and get ideas and encouragement from them in the future too. So I wanted to be sure to add that in. So let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Again, the link is in the description box below. Be sure to check your spam folder for that welcome email and definitely hit reply and engage with it, and stay tuned for more fun Creative Faith Clubhouse content coming to your inboxes. So be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss out on any Creative Faith videos. Oh, I also forgot, I'm wearing one of my Creative Faith sweatshirts. It says Full of Joy in Jesus. It has a little heart on the sleeve and it comes in 4 different colors. So I'll have this link down below in my Etsy shop if you want to pick one up.